The state-of-the-art technology of the Evinrude E-Tech has always been superior to the four-stroke competition. By its very nature, a direct-injected Evinrude E-Tech engine creates more torque because every stroke is a power stroke. Evinrude E-Tech is clean-burning with no smoke or smell and produces fewer emissions. It even gets better fuel economy. In fact, it's so clean-burning, you'll find Evinrude E-Tech engines operating on some of the most heavily regulated bodies of water in the world and earns a 3-star rating from the California Air Resources Board. And now, Evinrude E-Tech G2 takes this clean-burning, fuel-efficient legacy to the next level. Future emission standards promise to be tougher and will impact every outboard engine. The good news is that Evinrude E-Tech G2 was designed with the future in mind. It has the lowest reportable emissions of any combustion outboard in the world. So no matter where you boat, your Evinrude E-Tech will be welcome.
We're seeing 75% reduction in total hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxides, and carbon monoxide. 75%. That is a tremendous improvement in overall total emissions.
And with cleaner burning comes better fuel efficiency. The new Evinrude E-Tech G2 uses pure power combustion to beat the competition with best-in-class fuel economy. 21% better than the Yamaha, and 23% better than the Mercury. But here's even better news for boating enthusiasts. The more you improve combustion efficiency, the more clean burning and fuel efficient you make an engine, the more power you get out of it. Simply put, an efficient engine is also a powerful engine. And there's no better way to prove the superior power of the new Evinrude E-Tech G2 than with a test of torque. We'll take our two engines, the new Evinrude E-Tech G2 250HO and the Yamaha VMAX SHO 250, and have them pull against the dock at full throttle. In between is a digital load gauge. This will measure the actual pounds of torque exerted by each boat. Both engines are propped and rigged to manufacturer's specifications and certified by an independent observer. The results speak for themselves. The Evinrude E-Tech G2 outpulls the Yamaha by 246 pounds. If you want superior torque, the choice is the new Evinrude E-Tech G2. Better horsepower and torque with better power to weight, the lowest emissions and superior fuel economy. How did Evinrude squeeze so much energy out of every drop of fuel? Basically by designing the engine around the moment of combustion.
All the direct injection motors on the market today are an adaptation of direct injection to a carbureted block. Now we turned it on its side and we said, let's develop an engine block around direct injection and see what we can get. In order to develop the thermodynamics of the new engine, we worked with the University of Wisconsin-Madison. They have software that's capable of simulating what goes on inside the engine.
It's called computational fluid dynamics.
And these tools allow engineers to play the what-if games that would take a long time to do if you had to do it in metal.
You can't go inside of an engine and watch the fuel in the exhaust, you'll burn up. But with this software, it's literally like you can sit in the cylinder and you can watch the fuel in the air and the exhaust move around.
What we did is we took that software and now we're using that as a tool to really optimize and set up the engine.
We now take the cloud of fuel and we move it exactly where we want it so we get very good mixing, and that means better fuel economy, better power, and better emissions. What leads to good fuel economy, emissions, and power and torque? Good combustion. What's good combustion? It's mixing 14 parts of air and 1 part of fuel. That's all it's amounted to. The starboard exhaust, it allows us to get the right amount of air in the cylinder at the right time so we get perfect 14-to-1 mix. If you've got great torque, you're going to accelerate very well. You're going to feel very stable in turns and maneuvers and going over waves and things like that.
Learn more and design your own Evinrude E-Tech G2 at ChooseYourETech.com.